the fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? Well, because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! 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 Because of our traditions, we have kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. Now you may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, everybody knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Papa! The Papa! Tradition, the Papa, the Papa, tradition.
Who must know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home? Who must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book? The Mama,
Tradition, the Mama. At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned the trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty. The sons, tradition, the sons, tradition.
and who does Mama teach? Preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks.
The daughters, tradition, the daughters, tradition. Day and night, my prayers are easy to do, and sang I learned the day. I hear they picked up right for me, I hope
in this circle of our little village, we always have our special fights. For instance, we entered the Matchmaker.
Avram, I've found the perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rachel, but she's almost blind. She can hardly see.
Tell the truth, Avram, is your son so much to look at? With the way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And of course, Reb Nachum, they beg.
Alms for the poor! Alms for the poor!
Here's 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week, you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
If you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And then, most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, I have a question.
Certainly, my son. What is it?
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar? Of course.
May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
There are the others in our village. His Honor the Consul, His Honor the Priest, and His Honor the Fed. They may be much bigger, sir. We do not bother them, and so far, they do not bother us. And amongst ourselves, we've always got along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse to deliver the news. And now that's all over. Now we live in simple peace and harmony. It was a horse! It was a view! It was a horse! It was a view! It was a horse! It was a view! Traditions. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the moon.
She's in the barn, milking. When will Papa be home?
It's almost Sabbath and he worries a lot when he'll be home. All day long riding on the top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Spritz and Bielka, bring me some more potatoes. Oh, Papa, have you finished milking?
Yes, Mama.
What are you reading again? Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Yetka's coming. Yetka's coming. Maybe she finally found a husband for you, Saida.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to speak to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go outside and play?
You have feet. Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old and he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old and...
Shut! Do you always have to boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside.
Golda, darling, I simply had to see you. I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news, once in a lifetime news. Oh? And where are your daughters? Outside, no? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda. I'll find each and every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. After all, even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me Ever since my Aaron died, I've been a poor widow, alone, nobody to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him, and even thinking of him gives me no pleasure because you know as well as I, he was not much of a man. Never made a living for himself. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Seidel in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later.
Mother, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor Taylor Muddle want with Seidel?
Oh, they've been big friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play. What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
What? Yenter, he's a nothing. You said
Oh,
you had...
children, they are your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold, never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining. But not Yenta. Not every woman is a Yenta. Well, I must be going prepare my poor Sabbath table, so goodbye.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether, and the horse will come along and kick it into the mud, and bye-bye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man, and I don't have to tell you he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. So, to make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Seidel.
My Seidel?
No, the Tsar's Seidel. Of course your Seidel.
Oh, such a match for Seidel. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like lazy.
Shasha, Golda, listen to me. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it for himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man, true? True. So you'll tell me how it went, and you don't even have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So, goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor.
Maybe Yenta finally found a match for you, Seidel. I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Muddle the tailor.
I didn't ask you. Seidel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So, if Yenta brings... Oh, Yenta!
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves. She might bring someone wonderful, someone interesting and important into her life.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama,
only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right?
Of course, right? Huddle, oh huddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young, all right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch, true? True, I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. I found him, won't you be lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man with good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper, he'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober, so you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can, with no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you've got a man.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time. Up to this minute, I've misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. Dear Yenta, see that please gentle remember you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental, it's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans, find me no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, groom me no groom, find me no find, catch me no catch, unless he's a matchless match.
Today, I am a horse. Oh, dear God. Did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's bad enough that you pick on me, Tevye. Listen, with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? You know, sometimes I think, when things get too quiet for you up there, you say to yourself, let's see, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye?
You're finally home, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. And I have something I need to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got this sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I'd had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yabba-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. If I were a bitty rich, yiddle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There could be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down. And one more leading nowhere, just for show. I'd fill my yard with the chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. Oh, if I were a rich man, yabba-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. If I were a bitty rich, yiddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd see my wife, my golden, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. And she'd be putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Rebetavia, pardon me, Rebetavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Yadi-ra-di-ra-ra. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned man 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. Oh, if I were a rich man, yabba-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? I know, Remotka, I had a little trouble with my horse.
Teddy, you forgot the rabbi's order.
I know, Remen.
Teddy, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Oh, speaking of news, terrible news in the outside world. Terrible.
What is it?
What does it say?
In a town called Rozhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their land.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
Many Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places that they cannot reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You sit around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You'll all chatter your way into the grave. Excuse me, you're not from this village? No. And where are you from? Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Aha, the university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there's more to life than talk. You have to know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head for the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
What bullets?
He's right. As the good book says, when you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
Well, he's right.
He's right, and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's the wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, caviar.
My
Good
order,
Sabbath,
please.
everyone. Here you are. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Say hello to your wife. Go ahead.
And the cheese?
Oh, of course. So, you are new here, Reb.
Perchek.
Patrick. You're from Kiev. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Oh, forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
You know, for a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese?
Ah, yes. Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I'm not a beggar.
Take it. It's my blessing to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. One day, their wealth will be ours.
I'd like that. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who's going to make this miracle come to pass? People. Ordinary people. Like you? Like me. No.
And until your golden day comes, Red Patrick, how will you live?
By teaching lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people. A radical! I would be willing to teach them. Open their eyes up to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
I am a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the book say that?
All right, it doesn't say exactly that, but somewhere it has something about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Come, Red Patrick. Good Sabbath, children!
Good Sabbath, Papa!
Children! This is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 And, well, this is not mine. Perchik, this is Mother comes
Give me a
from.
favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golden, this is Perchik from Kiev. He is staying with us for the Sabbath. He is a teacher. Children, would you like to take lessons from him?
I'm a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once, the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of one.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The which she gets from me, as the good book
The
says.
good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Uncle, you're also eating with us? If you may. Of course, another blessing. Cycle 2 more. Sprint the Bielka, get washed.
Muddle can help me.
Get the table. All right, Hava, Huddle, you go too. And you can watch outside at the well. Tarbia, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be different?
Tarbia, I have to tell you.
I'm going to pray.
Tarbia, Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know. Only that he says it's important.
What can be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
About what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tarbia, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. The least you can do is talk to him.
About what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him!
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him. Boy.
Muddle, Yento is here. I saw her. If they agree on someone, then there will be a match, and then it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Saito. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll save up enough to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with me.
But Muddle, a few weeks may be too late.
But what else can we do?
You could ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
But why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Saito, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me. I'm just a poor tailor.
Muddle, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I will talk to him.
It's late. Where is everybody? Late. Come in, children. We're lighting the candles. What is it? Well, Mother, what is it?
Good Sabbath. Tarbia.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Oh. May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's way. May God bless you and grant you long life. May God make you good mothers, and may He send you husbands who will care for you. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace, for hear our Sabbath prayer.
Yes, Laser Wolf.
Bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Your best brandy, Revelator?
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
There might be a party. Maybe even a wedding.
A wedding? That's wonderful! And I will be happy to make the wedding merry, lead the dances, and so forth. For a little fee, naturally.
Naturally. A wedding is no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper. Good evening. We'd like a drink. Sit down, Pietro. Vodka schnapps. Vodka. Right away.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tavia. What are you doing here, Joel?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Revelator.
Tevye, sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
How goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So how is your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he's doing very well.
He wrote you?
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
Well, if he were doing badly, he would write. May I?
Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, Revelator, but I'm afraid there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Well, why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
You have a few more without her?
I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want 2.
2? What would I do with 2?
Well, the same as you do with 1.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I am lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
What, you mean you don't know?
We are talking about my new milk cow. The one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow? So I won't be lonesome?
What's so funny?
I'm talking about your daughter. Your daughter Saito.
My daughter, Saito?
Of course your daughter Saito. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. As for me, Tevye, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. But look, Tevye, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her either. And maybe you'll find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you! Shame! What do you mean, my own purse? My daughter Saito is not the sort I'd sell for money.
All right, just as you say, we won't talk of money. The main thing is, let's get it done with. And I will be good to her, Tevye. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I've never liked him. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. And when you're wealthy, no one will ever call you stupid. But he has a problem. He is much older than her. That's her problem. But she is much younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher, but I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To our good health and happiness. And most important, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I try to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us, so I sing and bruising us. Drink l'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie canting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful? And there's really something to be joyful for.
Tonight, the higher. Title, my daughter.
My wife! It gives you something to think about,
Something to drink about.
Drink Lakaya! Oh, Remarka!
Yes, everyone.
Drink for everyone!
Hey!
I'm taking myself a prize! His oldest title! There's a wolf!
To Delia!
Title your daughter! My wife! May all your futures be pleasant ones, not like our present ones. Drink the higher to life, the higher to life. It takes a wedding to make us say, let's live another day. Drink the higher to love. Raise a glass and sip a drop of snow. That when good fortune favors suicide, lust and our good fortune. Be happy, be healthy, long life. And if our good fortune never comes, here's to whatever comes. Drink the
I like it.
You know, Tabby, after this marriage, we will be related. You'll be my papa.
Your papa? I always wanted a son, but one a little younger than myself.
Evening, Tabby.
Good evening.
Good evening, Constable.
What is the celebration?
Teddy is very on the consultant.
May I offer my congratulations, Teddy?
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Teddy, I have a piece of news I think I should tell you. As a friend.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
And I am giving you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest person. Even though you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just some mischief. So that if an inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't see why there has to be trouble between you. But I thought I should tell you, and you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a decent man, and if you don't mind me saying so, it's too bad you are not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that today of all days? I understand that we are the chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my daughter, Zaito. L'chaim. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm going to get you. Oh, come here. Oh, no, not like that. Wait, no. Wait, I can't see.
Now, children, I will tell you a story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and we will discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. Jacob loved the younger Rachel and asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob worked for 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah. So, for Jacob to marry Rachel, he had to work for Laban for 7 more years. You see, children, the Bible clearly tells us that you must never trust an employer. You understand?
Yes, Bridget.
Good. Now let's continue with our
Papa
lesson.
isn't up yet? No, Mama. Then enough lessons. We have Papa's work to do today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Now put that away and clean the barn. And call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Purchase.
Do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, with the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know of him, besides the fact that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if you were the tinsmith's son or the shoemaker's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it's a rusty tool. Good day, Huddle.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But I suppose that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything is perfect, just the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over, but here men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch, must not even look at each other.
I am looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate with one another without permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together, they even dance together. New dances like this. I learned it here. Do you like it?
It's very nice. Yes, well, you're welcome. Thank you. Today.
Today?
Oh, babe. Princess. Bianca. What's your name?
Hello, Papa.
Hado. Where is Zeit?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Rebecca, how did the lesson go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
Good.
He's finally out! So what happened last night, besides your drinking like a peasant?
Go there.
Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he
Go
say?
there.
What
The
did you say?
patience, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave.
Well,
you know, there is another saying that goes...
You can die from such a man.
Saito, my lamb, come here, my child. You are to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it! The butcher? My heart told me that this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee! I thank thee!
And what do you say, Saito?
What can she say? Oh, my firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like Fruma Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman, may she rest in peace. Not like my Saito. And now I must go thank Yenta. My Saito, a bride!
Mazel tov, Saito. Mazel tov, Saito.
You called that a mazel tov? And how about you, Rebecca? Aren't you going to congratulate my daughter?
Congratulations, Idol, on getting a rich man.
Again, the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. Saito knows I mean only her welfare. Am I right, Saito?
Yes, Papa.
You see?
Oh, I see. I see very well.
Well, my child, why so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa!
What is it? Tell me.
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him,
please her. He likes you.
Papa, I will be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches all over.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Thank you, Papa.
It seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life. All that we should enjoy it.
Tabby, may I speak with you?
Later, Muttle. Later.
Tabby, I would like to speak with you.
Not now, Muttle. I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Muttle.
Papa,
Goodbye.
at least listen to him.
All right. You have a tongue. Talk.
Tavia, I hear you're arranging a match for Saito.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Saito.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who is it?
Please don't shout at me.
All right. Who is it?
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 It's me!
It's you! Himself! Either you're completely out of your mind or you're crazy! He must be crazy! Arranging a match for yourself? What are you exactly? The bridegroom? The matchmaker? The guests all roll into one? I suppose you even perform the ceremony! You must be crazy!
Please don't shout at me, Red Tevye. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
Times are changing, Red Tevye. The thing is, your daughter Saito and I gave each other our pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge? Unheard of! Absurd! They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable! Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do you think you are? America? And what do you think you're doing? In Stitcher? You nothing! And who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the papa. This should never be changed. One at a time you pull out the prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Don't I have something to say about my daughter? Or don't I have something to say? Doesn't anyone touch the father anymore?
I wanted to ask you for some time, Red Tevye. But first I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Just stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Red Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He is beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he is in honest, hard work. But on the other hand, they decided without parents. On the other hand, things could not get worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, the unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. Look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
You won't be sorry, Richard.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa. They pledged their troth. Mother and children. Golden. What am I going to do about Golda? What will I tell Golda?
Ronald, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle! It was a miracle! Wonder, wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses soft in Pharaoh's heart,
That was a miracle.
when God made the waters of the Red Sea part.
That was a miracle too.
But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land, where David slew Goliath. Yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
You must have been dreaming. Here, tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
All right, but don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right, this was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. Everyone we knew was there, and the musicians too. In the middle of the dream, in walks your grandmother Saito. May she rest in peace.
Grandmother Saito? Well, how did she look?
Well, for a woman dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. She said to me,
A blessing on your head.
Muzzle tov,
To see a daughter wed.
muzzle tov,
And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor Muzzle had.
Muzzle?
A worthy boy is he.
muzzle tov,
Of pious family.
muzzle tov.
They named him after mine. Dear Uncle born at shrine. The tailor Muzzle had.
A tailor? Well, she must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
you must have heard your grandma say so, Taylor. You mean they butcher grandma by the name of Laser Wolf? Whoa, whoa,
Mazel tov, mazel tov. The carpenter was made. Mazel tov, mazel tov. A kind of standing boy, a comfort and a joy. Mazel tov.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher laser. Whoa! Go, go!
Anyone can let the wolf, I say to you. And now that's your honey, too.
Mazel tov, mazel tov. In Matthew Church's house, mazel tov, mazel tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor mazel tov.
It was the butcher!
The tailor mazel tov.
It was laser! The tailor mazel tov.
Who is this? Who is this? Who comes here? What is this? My righteous anger shaken.
Could it be? Yes, it could.
Why not? Who could be mistaken?
Is the butcher's wife come from the grave? Is the butcher's dear darling departed wife? Who's the Sabbath? Who's the Sabbath? Who's the Sabbath?
Marry my husband. When you see your brother through a Sabbath, I do not consider it a woman free. For my divorce, for a stranger. How can you allow it? How can you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes? Girls,
If my grandmother Sighton, may she rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world to tell us about that tailor, all we can say is that it's for the best, and it couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
A blessing on my head, mazel tov, mazel tov. My grandma Sighton said, mazel tov, mazel tov. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor mazel comes oil.
We haven't got the man we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry. What's his name?
The tailor mazel comes oil.
The tailor mazel comes oil. The tailor mazel comes oil.
The tailor mazel comes oil.
Thank you.
Yes?
No!
What's all the excitement?
Tanya Saito's going to marry.
I know, there's a Wolf the Butcher.
No, Motto the tailor.
Motto the tailor? That's terrible.
Oh, imagine, Saito is going to marry Model. I can't believe it.
What's wrong with my son, Model?
Oh, excuse me, Shado. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Yusel, do you have a wedding hat for me?
Yes, Laser Wolf bought a hat, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Then come with me, Bardo. I'll show you.
Hava, can you watch the shop for a few minutes? I'll be back soon.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Hava.
Come, Bardo, come.
Mazel tov.
Thank you very much.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
Please, may I pass?
Bye, we are congratulating you.
Mazel tov. All right, stop it.
What's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Now listen here, Pietka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you as the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel the way about us, the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow. Charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heiner Klein. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. And after you read it, I'll ask you how you like it. And we can talk about it for a while. Then we can talk about life, how we feel about things. It can all turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Fiedka, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
Oh, you've got your book.
No! It's mine.
Thank you, Hava.
Good day, Chava.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
were growing older, when did she get me of beauty?
When did he grow to be so tall? Was it yesterday when they were small?
Sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the day. Ceilings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze.
Sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
They look so natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be.
Is there a canopy in store for me?
Sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and
Here comes the bottle dancer. My friends, we are gathered here to share the joy of the newlyweds, Myrtle and Cycle. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
And here is our dearly beloved rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen.
I'd like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following. A new feather bed, a pair of goose pillows.
Goose pillows.
Goose pillows. And this pair of candlesticks. Now, let us not in our joy forget those who are no longer with us. Let the pain and poverty and hunger and who died but enough tears. Let us be merry and content like our good friend Laser Wolf with everything in the world except our bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he would like to announce himself. Come, Laser.
As he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I am giving the newlyweds 5 chickens. One of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Rev Laser, you are a decent man. And on behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. You know, there is an old saying that pertains
Debian, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
Well, if you'd only listen a moment, my friend,
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Not now, listen, in the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been.
Red Laser, do not shame Reb Kevia at his daughter's wedding.
But he shamed me in one of the old feelings.
I did not intend to shame you.
Stop! Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's sit down.
Now, I'd like to sing a little song that,
You can keep your disease, chicken!
Leave my chickens out of this. We made a bargain.
Your terms were never settled!
We drank on it.
I saw them. They drank on it.
Well, the terms weren't settled.
Settled!
What's done is done.
Once a butcher, always a butcher!
I have a sign. My own grandmother came to us from the grave.
Oh, what sign? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave to tell me her grandmother was a big liar.
Listen at him.
Quiet! What is all the shouting about? A drink, an agreement, a sign. It's all nonsense.
Zyda wanted to marry Muddle and not Laser.
But go decide for herself?
Why not? Yes, they love each other.
Love? Terrible.
What happened to the matchmaker?
Oh, stop, the red guy. I know. Let's sit down.
musicians, a dance! A dance is a wedding
Some wedding.
Yes,
That's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
He is not a wild man. His ideas are a little different, but
It's a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
well, Rabbi,
Nothing.
Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
Well, there, you see, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, who will dance with me?
What? That's the dance lump.
Play.
Look at his daughter!
She's dancing to the flag.
I can see she's dancing in the sky.
That heavy.
And I'm going to dance with my wife. Gula! Gula! Oh, no. Oh, no. And Gula! I'm not going to do it. You can do it. I'm going to make a choice. I'm not going to make it.
The orders are for tonight. To the whole group. Go on. Play. Play. All right.
No. No. Stop it. Stop it. Please. Stop it. Stop. What are you doing? Stop. No.
All right, enough. I said enough. I am genuinely sorry. You understand?
Of course, Your Honor.
Come!
Bring him in house.
Well, what are you all standing around for? Clean up. Clean up! Take the children.
Go, hurry, hurry. Hurry.
That was some dowry you gave my daughter at her wedding. Was that really necessary? Anyway, Title and Mutton have been married almost 2 months now. They work so hard. They're as poor as synagogue mice, but they're so happy they don't realize how miserable they are. Mutton keeps talking about a new sewing machine. I know you're very busy, God. Wars and revolutions, floods, plagues, all of these little things that bring people to you. Couldn't you take a moment away from your catastrophes and get it for him? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's leg is still in. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry, as the good book says. Why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please, Huddle, don't be upset.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Great change is about to take place in this country. Tremendous change. But it's not going to happen by itself.
So naturally, you feel you personally have to.
Not just me, many people. Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what's going on. Don't you understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Huddle, your father, the others here, they think what happened at Zeidel's wedding was a little cloudburst and it's over, and everything will be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Violence, pogroms, whole villages are being emptied of their people, and it's reaching everywhere, and it'll reach here. Don't you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do, the greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
But before you go, there's a certain question I'd wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes it is. The relationship between a man and a woman, commonly referred to as marriage, is based on mutual beliefs, a common attitude, and philosophy toward society.
And affection.
And affection. And this relationship reflects social values and unity and solidarity.
And affection.
And affection. And I'm personally in favor of it. Do you understand?
Yes, I think you are asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes I am.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve and we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm leaving. I'm very happy, Huddle, very happy.
So am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have someone I can die for, someone I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life?
I was only out of sight, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you and that's good enough for me.
Everything's right ahead, simple and clear. I have someone I can die for, someone I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything As soon as I can, I will send for you. It will be a hard life.
But it will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Reptevia. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
I'm very sorry, Patrick. We will all miss you.
But I have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Well, congratulations. What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa. We're engaged.
Oh, no, you're not. I know. You like him, and he likes you. But you're going away, and you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Patrick. I hope you'll be very happy if my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave Mother and Saito my permission, so now you think you also have a right. I'm sorry, Patrick. I like you. But you're going away, so go in good health, and my answer is still no.
You don't understand,
You're
Papa.
not listening. I say no. I'm sorry, but we will find someone else for you, here in Anaterica.
Reptevia,
What is it?
we're not asking for your permission. Only for your blessing. We're going to get married.
You're not asking my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head. Impossible! At least with Saito and Muddle, they asked me, they begged me. But now, if I like it or not, you marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition, they're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time I pull out the thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this! A man tells me he's getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. That Percy abandons her.
He is not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
He loves her. Love? It's a new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new, weren't they? But on the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. Well, after all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. Well, it seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition! Very well, children. I give you my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. And what am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Maybe if you tell her something, that I'm going to visit a very rich uncle.
Please, Patrick. I can handle my own wife. Go there! Go there! Go there! Go there! Hello, go there! I just saw Huddle and Patrick.
Well?
Well, they seem to be very fond of each other.
Well?
I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I have to go inside.
What? Just like this, without even asking me?
Who asks you? I'm the father.
Who is he? A pauper. He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. He's a good man, Golden. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. And what's more, Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. So, what can we do? It's a new world, Golden.
Golden, do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and the trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Hold up, I'm asking you a question.
Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well?
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golden, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared,
I was shy,
I was nervous,
so was I.
but my father and my mother said we learned to love each other. And now I'm asking Golden, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
Then I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to
darling, yes, so I just saw your sister Hannah with that Bianca, and it's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Papa with Bianca?
Would I make it up? Oh, it's Psycho, darling. I was at the post office this morning, and the postman told me there was a letter there for your sister Hannah.
Wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from her intended, her chick.
Hannah will be so happy. She's been waiting, but it's open.
It happened to be open. Rivka, I have such news for you. You'll never believe it. Remember the chick that crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Sidney married Mama and her two started dancing with Ted's daughter Anna? Well, I just learned that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev.
No!
Yes!
Shayna, wait till I tell you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding, he danced with Tevye's Huddle? Well, I just learned that Huddle's been arrested in Kiev.
No! Terrible, terrible.
Oh, you remember Perchik, that student from Kiev? Remember how he acted when Seidel married Model? Well, I just heard that Model's been arrested for dancing at the wedding.
No!
In Kiev!
tree. Sprinter has the measles. Yoga has the mumps.
That's what keeps the men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested? And convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Moses do and Joseph and Abraham? And they had troubles.
But why won't you tell me where he is now? This Joseph of yours.
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
No, Papa. He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do.
But Huddle, baby.
Papa. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land far from the home I love? Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dream? And now I stand with him, watching older dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting a home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. Where my heart is settled long ago, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love,
Oh, my child, we there to perform a ceremony. Learn the wilderness.
Papa, I promise you we will be married under a covenant.
No doubt, her father too was also arrested. Well, give him my regards, this Moses of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him
I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses well.
A new arrival at Muscles and Cycles? I must congratulate him.
Rabbi, have you heard the news? A new arrival at Muscles and Cycles. Really?
Shango, where are you running? To my boy Muddles. There's a new arrival there.
You got it.
I got it.
It's beautiful.
I know.
Have you tried it yet?
Look.
Beautiful.
I know, and in less than a minute, and see how close and even the stitches are.
Beautiful.
I know. From now on, my clothes will be perfect, made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
The rabbi.
Look, Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There is a blessing for everything. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, שהחיינו והיא עמנו בזמן הזה. Sewing machine.
It's a baby. Cycles, how is the baby? He's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Fiedra.
I came for these shirts.
It's ready.
See? It's our new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
Hey, Mama, how does it work?
It's an amazing thing. You work it with your hands and you...
At the same time.
Hava, did you talk to him?
I will, but I'm afraid.
Let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I will, I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing, we were just talking. Papa, Fieka and I have known each other for a long time now, and...
Mother, I would be much happier if you would remain friends from a distance. Do not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fieka is not a creature, Papa. Fieka is a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just that he is a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which, translated, means that a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, Papa. Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Vietka and I. We want to be married.
Married? Are you out of your mind? Don't you understand what that means? Marrying outside the faith? No! I said no! Never mention this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Never. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa, I understand you.
Ah, you're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Muscle's new machine.
We'll see you some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Let's go home.
Brother, I am the man in the family. I am the head of the house. I want to see Muscle's new machine now! Now, let's go home. Miserable horse complain about his legs. Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know I'm very upset about my horse. He's one of your creatures and has all the same rights that I do. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I am sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it a while.
Debbie!
What is it, George?
Tava! She left this morning with Vietka.
What?
I looked all over for her, Debbie. I even went to talk to the priest. He told me. Debbie, he told me they were married.
Married? Go home, Gordon. We have other children at home.
No.
Go home, Gordon.
No.
You have work to do. I have work to do.
But Havala!
Havala is dead too. We will forget her. Go home.
I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child, the sweet little bird you were, Chavale, Chavale. Little bird, little Fiddler. You were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were, Fiddler, Fiddler.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own daughter? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, my people, if I try to bend that far? I will break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Father. No! No!
Yes, but he's inside. Why, is there some trouble?
Call your father.
Go home. Tell your parents I'll come to them, all right?
What's happening? What's going on? Why are you all gathered like a bunch of goats? What's happening? Please, will someone tell me what's happening?
Tevye, have you seen the constable today?
No. Why? There were some rumors in town. We thought perhaps because you knew him so well, you might know what is true and what is not.
What rumors? Someone from Zolodin told me that there was an edict issued in Petrograd.
What do you mean?
Shut.
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
They are my friends.
It's just as well. But I have to say it's hilarious also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your house and all of your household goods?
Why should you sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you, you're going to have to leave in a second.
How did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. At first I thought I'd take care of you. He's just not the habit.
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
Why? But this corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in this world. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages.
All of them?
Solidin, Ramalevka, the whole district must be empty.
The entire district.
I have an order here. And it says you must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
3 days?
I can't sell my home in 3 days.
Who have known us all your life. You would carry out this order?
I have nothing to do with this. Don't you understand?
I understand.
And if we refuse to go,
you will be forced out.
We will defend ourselves.
We will make a stand.
We'll fight.
Against our army? I wouldn't advise it.
Well, I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still our home. This is still my land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper, and get thee out.
We should get together with the people of Zolodin. Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth.
Very good. Then the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
I have more than 100 bottles of vodka. What will I do with them?
Where am I to go with my wife, her parents, and 3 children?
Well, Anatevka's never exactly when they are in a duty.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot,
A pan,
A broom.
a hat. Someone should have seen a match for this place years ago.
A bench.
A tree.
So what's a stone?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood,
a piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka, underfed, overworked, Anatevka. Where else could Sabbath be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intimate, obstinate, Searching for an old familiar.
Dear little village, little town of mine.
It's just a place.
Our forefathers have been forced out of many, many places at moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will we live in America?
With Uncle Abram, but he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us.
We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you. Now, Matthew, I want you to be careful with these goblets. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children. Help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golden, darling, I simply had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. Golden, darling, you remember I told you yesterday I did not know where to go, what to do with these old bones. Now I know. Guess where? You'll never guess. Golden, darling, my whole life I'd wanted to see one place, and now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. You know where? What do we say every year at Passover, Golden? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land.
You get it. And you know why? Last night I had a dream. My husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Renta, go to the Holy Land. Now, normally I would not listen to him because, good as he was, too many brains he was not blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So one way or another, I'll get to the Holy Land. And you know what I'll do then? Guess what? You'll never guess. I'm a matchmaker, no? I'll arrange marriages, yes? So I'm going to the Holy Land to help my people increase and multiply. It is my mission. So, goodbye, Golden.
Bye, Renta. Be well and go in peace.
Perhaps next time we meet, it will be on happier occasions. Until then, we suffer in silence. Right?
Of course, right.
Bye, Renta.
We have to hurry, Golda. Come on, Golda. We have to leave soon.
Leave. It sounds so easy.
Don't worry. Mother Zeitler and the baby will be with us soon. You'll see.
And what about Havel and Perchik? When will we ever see them, Tevye?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what Huddle writes. She works and he sits in prison. And soon he will be set free, and together they will turn the world upside down. They couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us as well.
Not all.
All. Come, Golden. We have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
Chicago, in America. My wife, from Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
Oh, that's nice.
I hate him.
Oh.
A relative is a relative.
Goodbye, Tevye. Goodbye,
Are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Papa! Papa will see you.
I know. I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him.
He will not listen.
But at least he will hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama that you... Papa?
Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama?
Yes, we are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts. Others by silence. Come, Hava.
Goodbye, Hava. Fiedka.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We will write to you in America if you like.
We will be staying with your Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with your Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with your Uncle Abram. The whole world needs to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
Golden, I don't need your advice. Psycho, don't forget the baby.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama.
I will, Reptilia. I will work hard.
Stop that. Behave yourselves. We are not in America yet.
Come, children. Let's go.
Thank you.